So I have a lot of cleavage today. I have a lot of cleavage every day, let's be honest. I try and cover up, but too much cover up makes me feel claustrophobic. So I and so I just end up, a lot of my outfits just have cleavage. But this is probably one of my most revealing outfits. I mean, I can't turn to the side because then you get a lot of side boob. Whoops. I just wanted to look cute for my video. I think I succeeded in my own way. It's simple. I know I wanted my hair to be all done and special, and I wanted to wear super glittery makeup, and I wanted to, do lipstick and all that. And I was like, that's so much effort. That's so much work and so much effort. So I'm just going to do this instead. And obviously, I'm still going to have a different look with every video, mostly because I have a different look for every day, every week anyway. So I might as well keep it up with the videos as well. I'm just keep up with that. But I'm going to get started. Oh, that lighting is much better. Like when, I love it. Oh, okay. Let me stop admiring myself in the mirror. That's the whole point of this video, is to talk about me finding my confidence. And here I am acting like I already have it. And I definitely, work in progress. Let me tell you, work in progress. As I like to say, what do I like to say? Practice is progress. As I like to say, practice is progress. Wow, I was really that lost. Practice makes progress. I would love to. As I like to say, practice makes progress. I would love to say practice makes perfect, but what is perfection? What I would think is perfect is what someone else does not think is perfect, and vice versa. So, practice makes progress. Good Lord, I cannot talk today. Okay, so this is all about me finding my confidence. I decided to document me in the process of finding my confidence because if you were to meet me off the streets, I wouldn't speak. I wouldn't talk to you, and it's not because I don't want to. It would never be because I don't want to, and it would all, the main and sole reason would be is I don't know. I'm not a big talker. I don't talk. I'm very reserved. Let me cut all this part out before. This is just me getting comfortable with the camera, of course. So going with the script. Going on script. How does one find their own confidence? That is something that I'm willing to find out specifically for myself because I don't have much of it. At this job that I used to have, I was told by a group of folks that I used to work with, that I was trained with, that I seemed highly stuck up, and that I seemed highly stuck up to them. That is complete opposite of my personality. I'm quite the open book to some, and it's quite an annoying trait that I have for myself is that I am very reserved as a defense mechanism for myself. I don't know if you can hear my animals in the background. I'm sorry if you can. An annoying trait that I do have an annoying trait that I do have is that I can become reserved as a defense mechanism. I was bullied a lot. I can be very reserved of a defense mechanism. I was bullied a lot, like a lot. I mean, Granted, who isn't bullied anyway? But I was bullied like a lot as a kid. Most notably for my name. And for those that don't know, my real name is Shadana. I go by my last name to some people, specifically for work, mostly because a lot of people don't know how to read my name, and it's very simple. It's literally Donna with a CHA in front of it, but that's a whole nother topic. Um, but I was bullied a lot, most notably for my name, for my opinions, for how I wore my hair, natural, doesn't matter if it was natural or not, uh, who I decided to become friends with, who I decided to associate with, talk to. That's still the case today, but like I care less now, obviously. Um, but the men that I choose to date, um, even the physical appearance that I have and the features that people now compliment me on, but it gave me a lot of major body issues, especially seeing celebrities with those same features that my ass has, that I have, let me not cuss, with the exact same body features that I currently have, I got bullied for. And then but I now get compliments on those exact features. So let me cut that last bit out. Um, so I come off a little too reserved for some, for many, because while getting to know a new person, especially someone I genuinely want to get to know, they perceive me as shy, which I don't really see, but I can understand where they're coming from. Um, I hate that about myself because I don't want to consider myself that way. I don't want to consider myself shy, especially because I'm guaranteeing you that's pretty much not the thought process that's going through my head. Um, I'm too far in my head. I'm trying to figure out the right thing to say to you, so that I don't scare you off or disrespect you or come off rude or arrogant. Obviously, I think too much. I think way too much. Um, so I know, but yeah, I'm in my head too much. I think too much. When a lot of the things that I should be saying, I should be vocalizing it. Instead, I'm saying it in my head. I'm having a whole conversation in my head. Excuse me. Excuse me. And I know you're not supposed to, but I do compare myself to other women. Um, all women, not just any woman, but all women. Most specifically other black women. Because growing up, there were so many beautiful black women that I admired, that I saw, that presented themselves so well, so with such high confidence for with themselves, not with the way they walk, the way they talk. Let me, I'm getting off topic. Stop it. Um the main reason that I would compare myself with other women without going into detail, without going into too much detail, is that I was traumatized as a child and I didn't have much of a role model. I mean, I had my grandmother, but I never felt like I could be myself. I had my grandmother, but I never felt like I could be myself without being disrespectful to her. Um, And she passed before she ever gave her final thoughts about how she feels about me. The only other women that I looked up to were my cousins. The only other females that I ever looked up to were my cousins. But at the time, they all lived either on the other side of the country or on the opposite side of the city. So I didn't get to see them as often as I wanted to. And as we all got older, it became all of them on one side and me on the other side. And me and my brother and I used to have this inside joke with each other about us being the black sheep in our black family. because when we were around our family, when we all had together family get-togethers and would kick it as a family and all that, and when we were around everybody, we will all have the same ambitions and same styles, and a lot of us talked very much similar. We were all very similar. I could see all the similarities that I had with my cousins, with my female cousins, my male cousins, with my family. But I never felt like I was a part of the family. And I don't know if it was because I just didn't grow up near them, or if it was just me being so closed off that they thought that I didn't want to be a part of the family. Obviously, I want to. Obviously, I still want to. Who doesn't want to be a part of their family? Growing up, if you feel isolated, you're going to start isolating yourself, thinking that that's a choice. Or at least I did. But my brother and I used to have this inside joke about us being black sheep, about us being black sheep in our black family. Because we would have the same interests, ambitions, style, but we would stick out like sore thumbs around them. But I used to look up to them so much growing up. I wanted to hang out with them all the time. I wanted to call them, but I was always scared that they would brush me off as the baby cousin. I always thought that they would brush me off as the baby cousin, trying to be too grown. Or even as an adult, I wanted to text them, but I never did. And I still don't know how to approach my family. And I still don't know how to approach my own family. Even after my brother passed last year, I wanted to text them, but I still don't know how to approach my family. Even after my brother passed. So now I'm the only black sheep in my black family. The insecurities are high. Wow. Self-observation. They didn't know how to approach me either. Wow. That's the first time I'm acknowledging that. Self-growth. This video is not supposed to be depressing. I've been very adamant about avoiding that. Just to make things clear, I am confident to an extent. I can see the level of growth that I've had over the years, and I'm very proud of that fact. However, the human brain sucks, and past trauma tends to rear its ugly head on you. So I have to constantly remind myself to not only be confident, but stay that way on my series. With my series of vlogs, documenting my journey of self-confidence, my mental adaptation of thinking a lot more positively. Team pessimist, that's me, trying to switch that up. My health, fitness, and the possible weight loss journey if I can freaking get there. If for those that don't know, I am 50 pounds down from last year. But I can't seem to drop anymore. Like, my body is basically saying, no, you're going to be this size for God knows how long. Which I'm actually very comfortable with this size. But my clothes are not comfortable at all. And so, with that being said, I'm going to work on that too. Let's see, am I leaving anything out? Oh, well, I got off topic somewhere, I think, or at least it feels like I did. But going back to my original question, how does someone find their own confidence? Is it looking good? You gotta feel good, obviously. Having good supportive friends, good mental health, supportive family. I'm gonna work on it. And I hope that I can get someone to help me stay on track with it. And I'm hoping that I can get someone to help me stay on track with it. And if you watch to the end, will you tell me what gives you confidence? Just tell me what gave you confidence to be unapologetic, to be unapologetic, to be unapologetically you. I would love to hear it. I would love to get that little booster myself. It would be fantastic. Also, I just like hearing other people's stories. I'm that person that will scroll through, stories that people want to tell about their personal life, or it doesn't have to be their personal life, but like, obviously I want to know about your personal life. I mean, I don't get all detailed. Get all detailed. Yeah, God, it's just exciting. But I've been wanting to make these videos for a while. I've been wanting to make quite a few videos. If I'm being very honest, and I'm going to embarrass myself here, I've been wanting to make YouTube videos since YouTube was first created. That makes me feel very old. I am not. But I never had the confidence, again, to actually do it because of the whole, well, don't post anything online because it'll come back and haunt you. And it's like, but is that bad, as long as you're like, I don't know. I shouldn't say that last part, but the point is that I've always wanted to do these. I always wanted to make videos. I've always wanted to do blogs, but I've never had the confidence to do it. So I'm going to start doing it out of consistency. I'm going to start I'm going to start making content on a more consistent basis just because I want to be able to look, mostly I want to be able to look into my past and be like, yeah, I built up the confidence to do what I said I wanted to do 5, 10, 15, 20 years ago, and not look back on my deathbed and feel regret and be upset because I didn't do what I set out to accomplish or what I wanted to accomplish. Um, so fingers crossed, or with good luck, or to me. And yes, I make my hearts like this. I don't do this or that. How do you do this one? The I can only do this one. This is my favorite one. It looks like a genuine heart to me. Tease. But okay. Um, thank you so much for watching. If you made it to the end, I really appreciate and I love the support. Thank you. Bye-bye. Oh, like, subscribe, and bye-bye. See you next time.